Good evening from Jeju Island. It is currently 5 p.m. I'm very excited to announce that I'm looking at the lonely rock in Jeju Island. We are currently looking at me and Jeju's lonely rock. And this evening I have plans and ambitions to take you to try something you may not have ever tried, which is abalone. So I am most excited to introduce you to an abalone feast here in Jeju Island. And it will probably be unlike anything you have experienced before, or unlike anything you may have thought you would. Please join me on my first abalone food adventure. Let's go in and eat. The most iconic dish of Jeju Island has arrived on my table. This is an abalone. So there's this little green part here. See? And then there is the whole mussel. On Jeju Island, the finest seafood doesn't come from fancy fishing boats. It's delivered by fearless women in wetsuits. One of their star catches, abalone. It's buttery, tender. Just behind me here, there is a house with people living in it. And I think these must be some women divers. Abalone holds a deep cultural and culinary tradition in Jeju. For centuries, it has been a prized delicacy and a symbol of endurance, especially tied to the Haenyeo, Jeju's legendary female divers who dive without oxygen tanks to harvest abalone from the ocean floor. And the trick is they must not dive for more than one abalone at a time, otherwise they would risk their lives. They need to stick to the others, stay in groups. Traditionally, abalone is enjoyed grilled in porridge or here in this hot pot, or steamed with rice. What do you suggest? I am in a very local restaurant and I'm having a seafood feast with 2 enormous abalone pieces inside of my seafood broth. Can I ask you something? What would you suggest? You know, I saw the translation, but maybe you have a suggestion. I do like fish. I do like to try something local, and I like spicy.
시원한 한식 음식을 한국 음식을 먹고 싶어요.
Fish like
핫 아니면은 아이스 먹고 싶어요.
hot.
그러면
This one?
매워요. 이거
This one?
매워. 핫 매워.
So this would be abalone tteukbaegi. Okay, I'll try. Okay.
괜찮아요?
Okay. Abalone it is. I've never had abalone, so this will be my first abalone dinner, and it's 17,000 Korean won. I'm quite excited. I asked the waitress for suggestions, and I'm getting abalone tteukbaegi, and here come the panchan. Little fish and radish and kimchi and seaweed and more fish and broccoli. Ooh. And I guess that's the bowl to eat my... Thank you. She's so friendly. Here I am already sitting in front of my selection of panchan. We're looking at some gorgeous little fish here. And we're looking at more, I think it's like chicharrones. It's like a pork kind of business. And I'm very much intrigued already by the panchan. The chopsticks are in here. And here are all the panchan dishes. And that will come with abalone tteukbaegi. And what you would think is radish is actually pumpkin. I am very excited right now. So I'm enjoying soon, shortly, my abalone. Ooh. They look so different from any other abalones I've seen. They look divine. Look at the color. I'm not actually sure how to eat them. Maybe I should put them on my plate. And maybe I should I'm not sure actually how to eat them. Because they're literally glued to the shell. Wow. Look at this. So this is an abalone. If you've never seen an abalone before, this is an abalone. So there's this little green part here. See? And then there is the whole mussel. Wow. Okay, we'll just do it. Oh my god, this is delicious. This is absolutely delicious. Oh my god, this is so different from anything I would have expected. I'm so glad I found this gem of a restaurant. Look at this. Wow. This is divine. Here's my rice. That rice is so tasty. That little bit of sesame really adds to it. Wow. Here is some see you tomorrow mushrooms. I want to try some of this pork chicharron before it gets cold. I have this thing touching my food with my hands. Oh wow. Jeju Island has such a diverse cuisine. More diverse than anything I've experienced before. There's a fly on my table. Let me try this kimchi. Never have I seen broccoli on the table. This is radish. No, this is not radish. This is pumpkin. Wow. Let me try this paste. Oh my god. This is like the saltiest, fishiest paste I've ever experienced. It is so salty, so fishy. So salty, so fishy. There's green chili pieces in there. Let me show you a bit more what is in that soup. So I want to show you a little more what's going on in here because There's not just abalones, there's also shrimps, as well as green chilies. Then we have mussels, gorgeous mussels, and as well little clams. So these are the mussels, and then there's little clams here as well. Here they are, here they are, here they are. And everything is filled with goodness. I would never have imagined that I would be such a fan of abalone. Okay. Oh, let me try a bit of this fish. I mean, this is a meal for 3 people, literally. Here's the fish. I don't think many people would eat it whole because it has a tail and everything. I do like to eat it right with the little tail. You have to be careful though not to hurt your tongue. Okay. Yeah, well, I think just this pork and this rice would be a full dinner. I think out of all Korean dishes I've had, this is probably one of the best ever. I still have a long way to go. I am here in Jeju Island for the food. I came for the most divine cuisines, for a variety. The food in Jeju is fantastic. I've devoured pork, broccoli, seaweed, tiny little fish. So those all came as side dishes for this amazing meal. I mean, just rice and the sides on their own would be a feast. 2 enormous and beautiful abalones. I actually want to keep the shells. Look at these. Oh, there's crab inside as well. So this I hadn't showed you yet. It's literally crab. I came here to hike and for the food, and I came here for pork barbecue, and I came here to try abalone, and it is so divinely delicious. It is against anything I ever imagined. And here's me, still enjoying my seafood feast. Oh God. Luckily I didn't put a jacket. It is end of September, and outside it is just extremely pleasant. It was hot a few days ago, really hot. Yes, yes, okay, I eat fast. Fast.
They're closing, so I need to eat fast. She was so cute when she announced they were closing. I will finish everything fast. I can do that. Oh, my hello.
May I please remind you to like and subscribe if you're enjoying my little food series here in Jeju and my unimprovised speed eating. But I finished everything. I hope it made you happy. I hope watching me eating abalone and trying something typical from Jeju was something new for you and made you happy as well. I have devoured everything and I can show you. Literally, there's nothing left on my table. Thank you so much for being part of that abalone Jeju food adventure here in a very local restaurant. It was the best meal I had in Korea. Hi. What an experience here in Jeju Island. And I think, you know, like at the beginning I was a little bit hesitant on using cameras and actually people don't mind. They do appreciate. They do appreciate you showing the world what their country is about.